Hi guys, hope you're doing great. My name is Kitty and this is Kitty Crochets. Well, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I kindly beg of you to subscribe before you go any further, and for those who have subscribed, thank you very much. You're welcome to the family. Thank you for joining the family. Yeah, let's keep it growing. So in today's tutorial, we are going to look at how to make crochet ribbed skirts. And I made a video of making crochet ribbed shorts. I'll put the link in my description box. You can go and check it out in case you've not yet watched that video. So let's start with today's tutorial. You are going to start by getting your measuring tape and measuring the height of your skirt. You are going to measure from your waist up to where you would like your skirt to stop. So from my waist, I would like my skirt to stop at 17 inches, and I am now going to make a chain that is going to equate to 17 inches without stretching. So we are now going to make our chain, and for our chain, remember, you start by rotating your yarn around your finger. You bring your hook right here in the middle and pull this behind yarn to make a slip knot. You already start a chain by making a slip knot. After that, I'm going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. For those who don't know how a chain is made, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. I'm going to do this up to when I have chains that equate to the length of my skirts. Well, these are my 17 inches. So we are now going to make an extra 3 chains. 3. I am now going to yarn over. I have made 3 because we are going to be using double crochets. I'm going to yarn over and come in this 4th chain, and I place there my very first double crochet. I yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the first 2. I again yarn over, pull through the last 2. I yarn over, come into the very next chain. I yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. I again yarn over, come right here and pull through 3 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. I come right here and place there my double crochet, yarn over, pull through these last 2. So I am going to do this up to the end of my line. I've reached the end of this line. So at the end of the line, you chain 1 and then turn your work. So when I turn my work, we are now going to be placing double crochets, but only in the back loops. When you look on top of your double crochet, we have 2 loops, which this is the front and then this is the back. So we are going to be considering the back. I'm going to yarn over and then come in this very first back loop, this one, and I place there my very first double crochet. I come to the second back loop and I place there a double crochet. Come to the next one, place there a double crochet. We are placing the double crochets in a back loop since our skirt is going to be a ribbed skirt. Come here, place there a double crochet. Come right here and place there a double crochet. Come to the next one as well, up to the end of the line. So I have already chained 1 and turned my work. At the beginning, you start by placing a double crochet in this very first back loop. You come and place there a double crochet. You come then to the next back loop and place there a double crochet. Make sure that you do not skip any stitch. Come to the next one and place there a double crochet. You also come to the next one and place there a double crochet. You come to the next one as well, and the next one up to the end of the line. So I am going to be using different colors, and each color is going to take 4 lines. So this is the 3rd line. I am going to do this line placing my double crochets in only the back loops, and after this line I will also make the 4th line. So let me get back to you when I'm at the end of the 4th line and when I am going to change color. I am close to the end of my 4th line, so I'm going to yarn over and come in this very last back loop. I yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook. I'm going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So instead of yarning over and pulling through the last 2 loops, I am going to get my other color of yarn and add it to this blue yarn. I am showing you how you can add another color. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through both the colors. After that, I am going to leave out the blue color and chain one. After chaining one, I am now going to turn my work. So you can now get your pair of scissors and cut this yarn off. So I am now going to yarn over. I add this excess yarn to my yarn and come in this very first back loop, and I place there my double crochet, yarn over, pull through the first two, again yarn over, pull through the last two. I come to the very next back loop. This I yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first two, yarn over, pull through the next two, come to the next one and place there a double crochet. I come to the next one, place there a double crochet as well, come to the next one, place there a double crochet, and to the next one up to the end of the line. Don't forget to always place a double crochet in this very last back loop. So I am going to come here and I place there a double crochet, and at the end of each and every line you have to chain one and then turn your work. And when you turn your work, you always have to place a double crochet in this very first back loop of the line. After that, you come to the next back loop and place there a double crochet. You come to the next one and place there a double crochet. You come to the next one as well, and the next one. So this is going to be our pattern. I'm going to be placing double crochets in each and every back loop, and I'm going to do this for 4 lines. This is my second line. I'm just going to complete this second line and do 2 more lines. So I'll get back to you when I am done with my 4 lines and when I am going to change color. So I have also come to the end of this line, and I'm going to come right here in this very last back loop. This one I yarn over and pull through. I yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. So instead of yarning over and pulling through the last 2, we are going to add our next color. So I am going to get my next color and add it to this one. I then yarn over and pull through. You pull it to make it tight a little bit. So I am now going to leave this color and I pick my new color. I chain one and turn my work. So when I turn my work, I can now get my pair of scissors and cut off this yarn. So remember, at the beginning you can add this excess yarn to our green color and come right here in the very first back loop and place there a double crochet. I also come in this very next back loop, place there a double crochet. I come to the next one and place there a double crochet, come to the next back loop and place there a double crochet up to the end of the line. Make sure that you do not skip any stitch. Well, I have chained one already and turned my work, so I'm going to yarn over and start by placing a double crochet in this very first back loop. I then come to the next one, place there a double crochet, and the next one as well. So this is going to be our pattern, placing double crochets in the back loop. And I told you that we are doing this since our skirt is a ribbed skirt. So you are now going to get your measuring tape and measure the hips of the person you are making the skirt for. I measured mine already and I have 40 inches. So I am going to make lines that can stretch up to 40 inches. You have to stretch your work like this to equate to 40 inches. I am going to be using 4 lines in each and every color. So I'm going to make 4 lines of green and then 4 lines of another color. Well, this is my skirt. This is what I have right now. I told you that I'm going to be using 5 colors, so I used green, yellow, pink, blue, and I think this is orange. I'm not so sure of which color is this, so if you're sure, you can choose to call it any color that you feel like. So this can stretch up to 40 inches, and I am now going to join these two parts together. I have already chained one, so I am going to come in the very first stitch on this side and also come on the very first stitch on this other side, and I place there a single crochet. We are going to join them using a single crochet. I yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. I then come in this very next stitch and also the very next one on the other side. I yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. I yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. I come to the very next one on this side and the next one on the other side. I yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops, come in the next one and also the next one on the other side, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. So this is a single crochet. When you come to the next stitch on this side, make sure it's the very next stitch on the other side and you place there a single crochet. I come right here and place there a single crochet, come here, place there a single crochet up to when I reach this side. So I am done joining the 2 parts together, and now we are going to on our last part of making a waistband for our skirts. For my waistband, I am going to use yellow yarn, so I am going to come right here and I attach my yarn like this. After attaching my yarn, I am going to start by placing double crochets all around. You just pick any area because both sides are the same. The top and the bottom, they are both the same, so you just pick any side that you feel you would like to make your waist. So I place there a double crochet. I come right here and also place there a double crochet. So we are going to be placing double crochets right in the middle of these previous double crochets and also at the end of the double crochet. I come in the middle of this double crochet, I place there a double crochet. I then also come right here at the end of that double crochet and place there a double crochet. I come right here in the middle, place there a double crochet, and also at the end of the double crochet and I place there a double crochet. So let me do this all around and get back to you when I am done with this line of double crochets. I have reached the end of this line, so I'm going to come on top of this very first double crochet that I made and I slip stitch. I yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop that I have on the hook. After that, I'm going to chain one and then turn my work. So after turning my work, we are now going to be making a front and back post. I'm going to yarn over and come right here and place there a front post. I pull this double crochet from in front and place there a front post. I come to the next double crochet, I pull it from behind and place there a back post. I come right here, pull this one from in front and place there a front post. Come to the next one, this one, I pull it from behind and place there a back post. Come right here, pull it from in front and place there a front post. Come to the next one, I pull it from the back and I place there a back post. Pull this one from in front and place there a front post. So I am going to do this all around my skirt, and I am only going to make these 2 lines for the waistband. And yes, so let me get back to you when I am done making this. So well, I am done, and as I had told you, I'm only going to make 2 lines. So I've made my chain already, and I know by now you know how to make a chain because it's what we even started with. So let me just show you briefly how you can put this in. We are going to be putting it in this top line. So I'm just going to go in and out like this, in and out, in and out. So as I am doing this, if at all you've not yet subscribed, you can be doing so, and when you subscribe, kindly turn on that notification bell. You will be updated when I upload new videos by YouTube after turning on that notification bell. And if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and you can also leave your comments in case of anything. Yes, so I think this is going to be the end of our tutorial. I really love how I have matched my colors. My skirt looks so beautiful. And yes, so let me meet you again in another tutorial. Stay blessed.